The next time you need a haircut, think of the barbershop with a grand tradition. Williams Barbershop. Williams Barbershop, proud to serve the entire community of Eufaula. Come by to our new location, new facilities, and see what it's like to be treated in style at Williams Barbershop in the old J.C. Penney catalog store.
You're watching Gumbo Live. You're watching Gumbo Live with L.C. Green, and I promise you that I'd get the queen. And guess what? I got the queen with me today. I told you I would do it, and she's here. And we're gonna talk to her and let her tell us about her reign as queen. How long it's gonna last. Very lovely young lady. The first question I want to ask you: this was not a beauty contest, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Okay, so let's back up and do this. Tell our listening audience who you are, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Crandall Hinton. I'm 17 years old, and I'm the current homecoming queen for Eufaula High School. I'm a senior, and I play volleyball and tennis.
You like both of them, volleyball and tennis?
Yes.
All right, now let me tell you what I do on my program. Sometimes when I get ready, I'm talking to you, you might say something.
Okay.
And it might trigger me to ask you a question or something, so I may cut you off in the middle of a conversation. All right? So now, but being a homecoming queen, does that allow us to call you Miss Eufaula or Miss Eufaula High? Or?
I guess you could call me just the homecoming queen of Eufaula High.
Okay.
Because there is a Miss EHS.
Oh, is it?
And that's a separate title.
Okay,
yes.
okay. So there's a whole different contest for that?
Yes.
Okay, you had no desire for that?
I mean, you can't be both at the same time. So,
okay.
I'm content with the title that I have.
Okay, all right. Now, one of the things that I found out, you and your court, all of y'all was friends, and so whoever became the queen, y'all was happy either way it went.
Yes, I thought that was awesome because, I was on there with two of my best friends, and, in the beginning we were like, whoever gets it, we can't fight over this. We're not going to let this cause tension between us. So I think it's, great that there's no hard feelings.
Well, why don't you tell us your friend's name and give them a little shout out out there. Look at the camera. Who were your friends on the court with you?
Darby Lane and Delaney Earl.
Okay, now your best friends.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, because you're my neighbor, I know you got a brother and a sister.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you give them a shout out? Tell us who your brother and sister.
Okay, let me give a shout out to my brother Henry Hinton, who's in 8th grade, and my sister Marcy Hinton, who's in 7th grade.
And they go to
the middle school.
Middle school. At Memorial Middle School. All right. Now, give us a brief understanding of what it took to become the homecoming queen. Was it a vote? I've never been homecoming queen. Matter of fact, I was just thinking the other day, I'm not even sure I ever talked to homecoming queen.
Well, I'm honored to be the first one you talked to.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, the election basically went where every senior would nominate, I think it was 2 girls, and then that would make up the ballot of about 5 girls. And then to narrow it down to the 3 girls for the homecoming court, we would all receive a ballot, and we would all circle 3 girls' names, and it ended up, that's how it came down to me, Darby, and Delaney.
So actually you were selected by your peers?
Yes, the senior class.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's good.
So I think it's awesome that, it's an honor to know that, I'm one of the ones that, my classmates chose.
Sure.
So I think that's cool that, they look up to us.
Yeah. Now, it's not, there's a queen, so is there a king?
No, there's not.
There's not a king?
I guess there's a prom king, but that's
nothing to do with the same thing.
Yeah, there's not a homecoming king.
Okay. Oh. Well, okay.
So,
now that's a very beautiful crown that you have. So my question is, do you keep that forever, or must you give it to the new queen? Because you no longer can be the queen once you finish high school.
Right. My understanding is that, I just keep this indefinitely, and each year we get a new crown to crown the new queen. Because I was crowned by last year's homecoming queen.
Oh, okay. And so you're going to come back next year and crown?
Yes.
So my understanding, you're going to LSU. That's not right. I understand that.
No, see, I actually applied to Auburn last night.
Okay. Oh, you did last night?
We're Auburn fans.
Okay.
I can't say I've ever been to LSU.
Okay, well, LSU is in town this weekend, playing Auburn.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So now, what are your future educational plans?
Well, I'm not quite settled where I want to go to college yet. I'm still, thinking about that and praying about it. But I have applied to Auburn, and I do actually want to apply to a few colleges in New York.
Oh,
Because-
why New York?
Well, I've been pursuing modeling for
Okay.
the past year and a half or so, and I have a mother agent who lives there.
A
mother agent. She pretty much heads the whole thing, if that makes any sense. She is in charge of finding me smaller agencies, and so through her, I'm signed with Factor in Atlanta.
So you already have an agent that you can pursue your modeling career.
Yes.
Is that what you're telling us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm still pursuing it. It's really hard because I'm in school right now.
Uh-huh.
So I'm hoping that it'll take off after I graduate.
Okay, so now, when you go to college,
Mm-hmm.
and you know you want to be a model, okay, are there classes in college for modeling?
Not
But what are you going to
necessarily.
pursue your degree in is what I guess is what I'm trying
Right,
to say.
yeah. Well, my degree, I think I want to go into business.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
And I know that NYU is a great business school.
Okay,
And,
yeah.
I've applied there in hopes that I could take classes there while pursuing modeling at the same time.
Okay, all right.
Because that would be in the perfect environment to do.
Sure. So you think you can keep up with the rat race in New York?
I think so.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, I love you, Follow, but I think it'd be
Yeah.
nice to get away.
Now, I think that it would be only fair to let folks know that you're a church-going young lady.
Yes.
I think that would be only fair to let them know that, we can't tell the whole story about who you are. If we just talk about you being the queen. Because they got a lot of young people out there that whether you want to or not, you're a role model to them. So I think that it's no more than fair that we let them know that you do go to church. I know that for a fact.
Yes, sir. Well, both myself and my family are members at Covenant Presbyterian
Okay.
in town.
Yeah, I know you're a pastor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Covenant Presbyterian. So young ladies, you can reach any goal that you set, and still have morals, and still live a Christian life, and be a model. You can still do that.
Yes, sir.
And I want to thank you. I want to thank you for that. Now. Do grade average or anything have anything to do with you being a queen? Is it strictly your classmates voting for you?
I know that there are a few girls in particular who were ruled out from this opportunity
Mhm.
because they had in-school suspension
Mhm,
and
mhm.
they had some disciplinary issues,
Mhm.
and I don't have any problems with
Okay.
that.
So this is what we need to let everybody know. If you are going to aspire to achieve things like the queen or even go to college, it started in high school. You got to have good conduct along with good grades, and I think that we need to emphasize that because once you get in trouble, it follows you and it follows you for a long time.
Mm-hmm. I think that's really important because we actually talked to our principal, Mr. Steve Hawkins, about that, and we're all in agreement that participating in good grades and having that good record is all great incentive to participate. And so I think that's good that we have that to separate.
Now, my audience already know that I'm not at my normal place. I'm normally at the bread basket, but I'm not at the bread basket this Saturday morning. I come to where the queen. Now you got a job.
Yes, sir.
Is that right? You got a job, and I've come early and I went in there and I want us to go in there where you work. I want us to go in there where you work, and I believe your boss might be in there.
Yes, my boss is actually my aunt Rebecca Balcom, and right now we're.
So you work for family?
Yes.
That's your mother's sister or your daddy's sister?
It's my dad's cousin's wife.
Your dad's cousin's wife.
Yes.
And that make her your aunt?
I guess so.
But we're gonna go in there. Maybe she can tell. But now, before we go in there, let's tell our audience where you work and what you do, and tell them a little something about the business from your perspective. Then we're gonna go in there and talk to the baker, and we're gonna see what kind of worker you are, and see if you keep that crown or not.
Okay, well, my job, actually right now where we are is a small boutique in town called 17 Heidi Lane, and she has great clothes in there, for all ages, teenagers, young adults, women, and just a whole wide range of people, can enjoy the clothes that she has.
Okay, we're gonna go in there and look at some of them, and the name of the place is
17 Heidi Lane.
Okay, we're gonna talk to her about that name.
Okay.
So, but listen, we're downtown, beautiful Eufaula. We're right downtown, beautiful Eufaula.
Right by Eufaula Drugs.
Yeah, that's the landmark that I use. We're right next to Eufaula Drugs, and there are several different businesses in here. If I'm correct, there are several different things going on in here. Am I right? There's several different things going on in here. But this is where we are. What you call it again?
We're in 17 Heidi Lane.
17 Heidi Lane.
Yes,
is where
in downtown
we are.
Eufaula.
In downtown Eufaula, and the address here is 144 Barber Street. It's Barber Street, yeah. That's where we are. Now we can't go in there now because the customer's in there. And if we go in there with a customer, then we gotta get them to sign a release. So we'll talk until, but we're gonna go in there. So now, what exactly do you do here?
I just whatever Rebecca needs me to do, which is basically, we'll tag clothes, we'll, organize everything on the racks, and then we'll check out customers.
Did you see some stuff
Okay.
online?
Now, with the aspect of being a model,
Oh, you're looking.
Something else that we like to do when we have, more than one person working here, we like to go outside and take pictures of us in the clothes.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, then we'll post it on Instagram or Facebook, and it's good for social networking.
Okay, so how do people find you? On what you say on Facebook and Instagram?
Instagram. Mhm.
Oh, that's the So tell our audience that I got some very smart audience folks, and they would be able to find you on stuff like that.
Yes, on Instagram, our name is 17.heidi.lane. And, in the beginning when we were first starting out, we would go, follow a bunch of people in town, and, we're still trying to get the word out.
Sure.
But anyway, go follow us and go like us on Facebook and give us a shout out.
All right. Now, is that Aunt Heidi there? Is that?
No, her name is Rebecca Walker.
Okay, so
and she'll tell you. I'll let her tell you the story about the name.
Okay.
But it's really creative.
Miss Rebecca, when you get a chance, we want to come in there.
Yes.
But we see that you got a customer in there now, so we won't do that while customers is there, because that creates a lot of problems. So for signing the lease and everything.
Okay.
Because we can't put nobody on camera unless they allow us to do it.
Okay.
But we want to come in there and see where the queen works, and we want to find out about what kind of worker she is.
Okay. Good.
So and then we really interested in the name, how you come up with that name.
Oh yes.
So we're gonna come in there. We're gonna talk a little bit while then we coming in there. If you don't mind, we want to come in
I
there.
don't mind.
All right, thank you. We'll be in there just shortly. All right.
Hey, that looks great on you.
No, we're gonna talk a little bit more.
You post that. Take a picture and post
But
that.
now you say you play volleyball
Yes.
and tennis. Okay.
Right now we're in volleyball season, and tennis tryouts don't start till December.
So have you played on the team before, so far as tennis is concerned?
I've played tennis since 9th grade.
Since 9th grade. All right.
And last
Did your dad play tennis?
He does. He's
Your dad
much
plays?
better than I am.
So that's where you get your love from tennis from your dad?
I guess so.
Okay, now what about volleyball? Where you get the love for volleyball from?
Volleyball, this is my first year playing on Eufaula High's volleyball team, but a couple of years ago when I lived in Montgomery, I played for Evangel's team.
Okay, now how tall are you?
I'm 5'8.5".
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that helps you in volleyball.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know your mother got some Louisiana roots. I know that. I know your mother got she got New Orleans roots in her. Yeah. So anyway, so what other activities you like besides volleyball and tennis? You have any other activities that you get into?
Let's see. In the years past, I've done Indian Summer every year, which is just a local craft fair in town. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure if I'll do it this year or not, but I still make homemade jewelry and I sell it on Etsy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what is Etsy?
Etsy, it's like, have you ever heard of eBay?
Yeah, I've heard of eBay.
It's like eBay, except it's strictly for homemade items.
And you make homemade jewelry?
Yes.
All right. So I guess you enjoy it.
I do.
Okay.
And it's hard to balance that with school sometimes, so I'm not promoting it as much as I used to. But I've been doing it since like 2010.
So are you going to continue to do that as you pursue your modeling career? Yeah.
I mean, it's something just small I do, off the side, just for fun, just because I enjoy it. And I think I'll continue to do it.
Now, what about reading? Do you like to read?
I used to, and I still do when I can, but it's hard finding time between studying, sports, and everything else.
Well, and the reason why I asked that question is because the models that I've come in contact with, they're world travelers, and then because they're world travelers, normally they read a lot,
Yeah.
and they're very informed about what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're 17, so you're not ready to vote yet, but you shall register next year. When you register at 18 to vote, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, so you're looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We want you to do that, and we want to encourage all the young people out there to register to vote. Now, how long have you been working here?
I've been working here ever since she opened, so about a week and a half.
All right, a week and a half.
And so because of volleyball and school, I can only work certain hours, so mostly on the weekends or Saturdays like today.
Okay, all right. Yeah, and I tell you, Gumbo Live had a hard time getting the Queen, and the Queen stays busy. The Queen lived next door to me, but I had a hard time, so that's why we were down here at One Hattie. What do you call it, One Hattie Lane?
17 Honey Lane.
17 Hattie Lane. And it says a lot that you've just been here a week and already you got a customer in there. What you contribute that to? Facebook?
I think so. Just word of mouth. It's a small town, and word travels fast, and so.
I'm gonna ask this lady on the way out how she heard about us. On the way out, because I see she in there, and a week and a half.
Thank you so much.
Ma'am.
All right, thank you.
LC Green from Gumbo Live.
Hi.
Good. Tell us how you heard about 17 Hattie Lane. Facebook.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
You have a lovely day.
You too.
All right. So Facebook really works. Yeah. So we just had a customer. We're gonna go down and talk to Miss Rebecca before somebody else come in here and get a chance to look around the shop. And let's go in there. All right, this is LC Green. I'm behind the camera this time. My lens are happy to have these lovely young ladies sitting in front of the lenses, but I'm behind the camera. But we still doing Gumbo Live, and we're here at 17 Hattie Lane, and this is where our Queen works. And we just met the Queen, and now we're going to meet the owner of 17 Hattie Lane. First of all, Ms. Rebecca, tell our listening audience who you are. Tell us a little something about yourself.
Well, I'm Rebecca Balcom. I was a stay-at-home mom before this of 3 kids, and then opened this last Tuesday, so I've been here about a week and a half, and this is what I do now.
And already you got customers because you're on what you said? Facebook. You're on Facebook. So won't you do this here before we go any further and talk a little bit? I want to talk about your shop and I want to talk about the Queen as an employee. Tell us about the name. Tell us how we get that, how we come up with the name.
Okay, I love this story. And I've told some of my customers already that have asked about the name.
Okay.
It's all three of my kids. Our middle daughter is Heidi, and then we have a youngest son named Lane. And then the 17 is for our oldest son, who's 14. And he has had the number 17 since he played on his first T-ball team when he was 3 years old. And so for him, you can say Christian, you can say 17, and it's all the same thing.
Okay.
But I want to tell the story, because when we were first going to open this store, I was going, okay, what are we going to name it? What are we going to name it? And so I started texting with my sisters. I have 3 sisters. And one is in...
Miss Rebecca, hold on.
Okay.
You got a customer.
Okay.
And I can pause this. And we let your customer come in.
Yeah, come on in.
And then we'll continue this. Now you hold that story.
Okay.
Because we want to hear that story.
Okay.
But we're going to pause it just a moment to let your customer. This is LC Green again, Gumbo Live, and we are still here at 17 Heidi Lane. We're talking to the Queen, homecoming queen, the lovely homecoming queen, and she's trying to show us that beauty runs in the family, because she got her aunt here. Miss Rebecca, who is the proprietor of 17 Heidi Lane, and one thing that I'm so amazed about, and I got my friend Jerome sitting over here behind me, is that since I've been here, they're trying to convince me that they haven't been open for about a week, and they've had customers and customers and customers come in here. And matter of fact, we stopped filming for a moment there. But now we're going to continue. We were talking about the name of how we got 17 Heidi Lane. And let me tell all of you something. I've learned the value of Facebook today. Because Miss Heidi was telling me that everybody that's come in here, well, one lady said she was happening to be passing by, and we're downtown Eufaula. We're at 144 Barbara Street. And the business is 17 Heidi Lane. So
Broad Street.
This Broad Street.
Broad Street.
Oh yes. Thank you. We're at 144 Broad Street. We're between Eufaula Drugs and
Shaw
Forbes. We're between those two places. And so Ms. Rebecca, now you was telling us about the name. You was telling us about how we come up with 17 Heidi Lane, and I know you was telling us that has something to do with your children, and you said you got 3 children, and your husband is out here at the
Gala Gas.
Gator Glass, very nice man. I've met him several times. All right, now finish telling us about the name. You got a story that you really want to tell us about.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 3 sisters, and when we knew that we were going to do a business, I was thinking, okay, what in the world will we name it? And so I was texting with my sisters, and one of my sisters lives in Louisville, Kentucky, and she said, I like all the boutiques up here that have the word Lane in it. And I thought, oh, why have a Lane? And then another sister sent me a link to several boutiques, like the top boutiques and what their names were and their storefronts, and I gravitated toward the ones that had a number in it. And so I thought, oh, I like the ones with the number in it. And then I've got Lane. Well, a number in our family automatically means 17 because it's Christian's number, like I already said. And so then I typed back in the text, I said 17 Heidi Lane, because our daughter is Heidi. And they're like, oh, we love it. So far it's
good.
Great.
So now you and your sisters are in partnership together?
Oh, no.
No.
I just always go to them for advice on anything.
Sure. Yeah. Tight-knit family. All right. So now I want to get back to your business in just a moment. But a lot of folks was here because the Queen has contacted people on Facebook. And I understand.
She models too.
Yeah, that's what I get ready to say. You'll start your modeling career already because you actually model the stuff that's here. Okay. Now tell us, Ms. Rebecca, give us a brief idea about what you have, what you want to have, and just tell us this how it works. I'm looking around, and I'm seeing. I'm gonna tell you what I see. Okay. I see clothes, and I see some jewelry in the window. But now everything I see is women. So that you catering just to women. All shape and sizes?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and tell us about your merchandise.
Well, we have, sometimes we get extra smalls in, but all the time we will have small up to 3X. and I'm trying to keep it very classy. Some prints, but a lot of versatile solid pieces that you can add a scarf or a jacket and do all kinds of things with, and you can make it look like a different outfit every day.
Now look, and I explained to y'all, I cut you off sometime because I want to try to get much. Now just in my eyes, everything look casual. Is that so? Or is that what you intended to be? I haven't seen everything. Tell us if you got casual, or what do you have? What is it?
We have lots of casual, comfy stuff, but we also have classy, chic stuff too that you could wear to work. You can dress up, wear on date night, and wear to church.
Okay, so we got stuff we can wear to the game. Mm-hmm. We want to go watch LSU play. We got stuff we can wear to the game.
No.
Okay.
Pig suey.
Yeah. And we got stuff we can wear to church. And it's been so long since we're talking about dating. Lord have mercy. Only the Queen can understand that. So we got stuff we can wear on dates. Mm-hmm. And we can wear the church, and we can wear to the game. And now I tell you what else I overheard some of your customers, and I heard you talking to some of your customers, and you can order something. I thought I heard one of the customers. You tell one of the customers that I would order this for you, something like that. Mm-hmm. Now tell us how that worked.
Well, I want people to come in here and be able to say, I'm looking for this style or this color. And that helps me, because then I can get on with my vendors, or when I go to market, which I go in a week and a half, I can go and find the exact thing that they want and have it in here, because that's what this is all about, is pleasing the customer. So eventually, very soon, we're going to have scarves, more jewelry, more boots and shoes to pick from, jackets, vests. Like Crandall said, I like vests. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, let's get online real quick and let's find a cute vest.
So this is almost a specialty shop.
Oh, yeah.
I can come in and if I see something somewhere else, I can come here and try to give you. Let me tell you from a man perspective. Okay. It's hard for us sometimes to shop for our wives. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You can help us. Okay, all right. That's what I wanted to hear. If I come here with just some idea about what I want,
I can help.
Okay, and so now if I wanted something and I'm a last minute person. And my girls might call me and say, Daddy, tomorrow y'all anniversary or the next day, how long would it take you to get me out of trouble? How long would it take you to order something? Okay, yeah. So you could order me something and have it here maybe overnight or something like that?
Well, I could.
But most of the time we would have something in the store that she could use.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of times shipments take, sometimes I can do 3 day, but a lot of times it's about 6 days from the time I order it till the time that it's here, which isn't bad.
Okay, now, can somebody, what I'm trying to see now is that what price bracket do I have to be in to come here? Do I have to have
prices?
Okay, all right.
We have several of our comfy tops are about $24.
Oh.
And then we have dresses usually in the 30s and 40s.
Oh.
So yeah.
Now, a lot of people go by this. I don't, not necessarily me. When we talking about name brand stuff, we talking about. For those type of prices. Well, that's very good.
Because I want to keep things affordable so that people can have new outfits as often as they can. And when things cost a lot of money, then you really have to think about it and wait and save up. But when something's affordable, you can go, oh, I can get a new outfit every week.
And everybody that come here, I seen them leave with a bag. So that means there was something that they could afford. And I'm amazed about two things. I'm amazed by the fact of how much traffic we've had here in this place this morning, when the fact that you've been open less than a month. I mean, this is the kind of traffic you look for in a month's time. And then it's on a Saturday, and most people try to get their shopping out of the way before Saturday, because we can go watch the games and stuff. So help me sit down and get your frame of mind when you decide to go in business. Why this place? Why this spot right here? And why internet? I know why internet. You ain't got to answer that because it says it's paying off. But why this specific spot right here?
Well, when we knew we needed a spot, we kept driving around Eufaula and driving around Eufaula. And then this had a for rent sign on it. And we looked in the window and we thought, oh my goodness, that would be a perfect transition. It would be doable. It'd be small enough to fill it up, but big enough to have plenty of stuff in here. So it was the perfect place. And it's a perfect place being downtown Eufaula. Lots of traffic from Eufaula Drugs and shops.
Okay.
And so it was the perfect place to go into. We felt so blessed.
So if your price give me a headache, I can go to Eufaula Drugs, get me some aspirins,
Yeah.
and then go next door get some flowers. Tell my wife.
What you do is you go get the flowers from over there for date night.
Okay.
And you get the dress from over here and your necklace.
Okay.
You're going to have a good date night.
But what about the drugstore? I need to get some headache medicine or something. But not tell me. I'm gonna go back here to our queen. I want you to tell us what you like most about working here, and then I want you to tell us what's the highlight of this business, and every time there's a highlight, there's a low point too. Yeah. So tell us what you like most about it.
Well, I love the atmosphere. I love working for my aunt, my family. I have some good friends that work here as well, just like Delaney and my friend Shelby.
So your court works here also?
Yes, pretty much.
Okay, you got the whole king, the queen and the court. All right.
Right, and then I'm here doing what I love. I love clothes, I love modeling, and I'm happy to promote her business.
Okay.
So.
Okay. All right. Now, anytime you're in business, you got to deal with people. And to deal with people, you got to be a people person. I've always said that. So either one of y'all people persons? I believe that. Now, what's the highlight about it?
The highlight for me is getting to know people and then getting them in that dressing room and watching them come out feeling wonderful, looking beautiful in what they're wearing. I've already mentioned my sisters, and I feel like it's what I've done my entire life. It's helping people find something that they feel great in. But then also building them up from the inside out, because they're beautiful on the inside too. And then being honest. When somebody walks out and it doesn't look great, being able to have that connection with them and go, yeah, that's not great.
Really?
Yes, I love that just as much as when they walk out and it looks perfect on them. Just the honesty, and the women that come in here, it's wonderful.
Okay,
that's
very
definitely
good.
the highlight.
Now, are there any downside to it?
No,
okay.
Not so far.
Very good, very good. I like that. Now, have you done the grand opening and all that? Is there going to be a grand opening?
I need to have a grand opening.
Okay.
I just need to think and try
to
schedule it.
Now, let's do this. Let's do this as we get ready to. Let me tell my audience. Even though I'm not in front of the camera, you're still watching Gumbo Live. I'm behind the camera. It's been a long time since I've been behind the camera, but I'm glad to be behind it today, so I would stay in practice. But you're watching Gumbo Live. But now, before we go, I want you to do three things. Number one, I want you to tell the people your hours. Tell them where you're located, and tell them what you got to offer. Can we do that? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We're located at 144 East Broad Street in downtown Eufaula, Alabama. Our hours are 9:30 to 6, Tuesday through Friday, and then 9 to 6 on Saturdays. Okay. We're going to be closed on Monday.
Okay. And Sunday.
Yeah, and Sunday.
Yeah.
Closed on
okay.
Sunday.
Now, do that one more time. One of the things you learn in broadcasting is that the more you repeat something, the better it is. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of folks, when you first start, they're getting ready to receive this information, and then you're through with it. So if you repeat it, then that way they got a chance to really receive it. So let's tell us again. Let's tell us your hours, your location, and your phone number, and what you got to offer. Okay.
9:30 to 6, Tuesday through Friday, and then 9 to 6 on Saturdays, and we're closed Sundays and Mondays.
Okay.
And we're at 144 East Broad Street in downtown Eufaula, in between Eufaula Drugs and Shaw Florist.
Okay. And they got two ways they can reach you. They can reach you by phone or by...
Facebook. We're 17 Heidi Lane on Facebook, and we're 17.heidi.lane on Instagram.
Okay, Instagram. But that's different than YouTube and all that other stuff.
Well, Instagram is so easy because you take a picture and you just post it, and you can write something about it, and it's very easy for someone like me who isn't very Facebook savvy.
Okay. All right. Huh?
It's an app you can get for your smartphone.
Okay, now tell us that again. Tell us that again.
Okay, we're 17 Heidi Lane on Facebook.
Okay.
And then 17.heidi.lane on Instagram.
Okay. Now what about a phone number? Is there a phone number?
There is.
Okay.
229-308-2648. That's
Okay.
229-308.
There you go.
2648.
Okay. Now briefly one more time. Tell the ladies, because this is a ladies, what we call a boutique is what you call it. This is a ladies boutique and some beautiful stuff. I hate to turn my wife loose in here, but just briefly tell our audience what you got to offer.
Okay, we have comfortable clothes, we have classy clothes, we have dresses, your softy pico top shirts, we have jackets, vests, jewelry, boots, and like I said earlier, scarves and handbags are coming. And we just plan on expanding and expanding.
And you're here to satisfy the customer.
Yes.
And if they give you an opportunity, you will be able to get what they need.
Yes.
And
And
what
we
they
have
want.
this pad for people to put their email so that I can
Stay in touch with
appreciate.
them. Okay.
I can appreciate them, and
Okay.
then also just keep in touch with
Okay.
them.
Now. In the clothing business, the weather changed.
Mm-hmm.
So the clothing has to change when the weather changes.
Mm-hmm.
So you up to date with your wardrobe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have spring stuff in here. Fall and winter.
Okay, fall and winter. That's what we got right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Is it anything that you want to tell my listening audience? Maybe something that we did not touch on that you may want to tell them. We're going to start with the Queen. We're going to do with the Queen first, and then Miss Rebecca, we're going to come to you, and please tell your father-in-law hello for me, and
I will.
tell and your mother-in-law, and let them know we pray, and we continue to pray. Now, a lot of times we talk, but there's something that you want our audience to know that we did not say. We're going to start with the Queens. Anything you want to say that we did not touch on?
I'm trying to think. I feel like we pretty much touched on everything, but I just want to thank all the viewers for watching Gumbo Live and to Mr. LC for interviewing us today.
Well, God bless you. That's so nice. All right. Miss Rebecca?
Yes.
Anything
Thank
you want to say?
Mr. Elsie, for coming and doing this. And
Sure.
I love the name Gumbo Live.
Yes.
And thank you to all the customers that have already been in here and made this so successful. I remember when I was going to do it in the 2 months that we went from zero to this, I would think, but what if nobody comes? And what if when they do come, they don't like it?
Yeah.
And I feel like the Lord has just confirmed and affirmed through the customers and how much they have shopped. And I've been so thankful for that. And I look forward to meeting and seeing anybody and dressing them and making them feel fabulous.
All right. And again, we're at 17 Heidi Lane in downtown. You follow. And I want those of you that's watching on Gumbo Live, when you come in, tell Miss Rebecca, tell the Queen that you watched this program on Gumbo Live, and they're going to give you a peppermint. They'll give you a peppermint as a way of saying
And now we
thank
gotta
you.
go to you, follow drugs.
There you go. And you got a beautiful flower arrangement behind you. Said congratulations.
Yes, this is from Miss Gail Gary.
Okay, all right. So again, you've been watching Gumbo Live, and we ask it every Tuesday at 6:45. You watch us on channel 97, Bright House, and on YouTube. And normally we get on YouTube on Monday nights. So when those local watching it, I want to say hello to everybody. And again, I got some of the greatest listening audience in the world, and I thank y'all. You've been watching Gumbo Live. God bless you.
The next time you need a haircut, think of the barber shop with a grand tradition. Williams Barbershop. Williams Barbershop, proud to serve the entire community of Eufaula. Come by to our new location, new facilities, and see what it's like to be treated in style at Williams Barbershop in the old J.C. Penney catalog store. There is another choice for making funeral arrangements. Central Funeral Services, located in Eufaula and Louisville, Alabama, with one-of-a-kind staff, thrives on professionalism and meeting the unique needs of families with a wide variety of services. Owned and operated by the Mixon family. Call 687-1060 or 266-5261. Melissa Mixon Smith, licensed funeral director.